Hello and welcome to a brand new series on a brand new channel. I would like to begin this series strong by talking about a game that everybody knows and loves dearly. You guessed it, it's Power Rangers Wild Force for the Game Boy Advance, an iconic staple of any respectable game collection. Oh, I'm Piney, by the way. Power Rangers Wild Force the series came out in 2002, and I did not watch it because I was not alive yet. The game also came out in 2002. I did not play it on release because I was not alive yet. I would not be alive for another 4 years when I finally released it to store shelves in the year 2006. A whole 7 years before I turned 7, receiving my very own copy of this game. On my 7th birthday, I received my very own DS Lite. It's broken now, but the memories remain. Alongside it, I received a copy of Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games, permission to borrow my father's copy of Mario Kart DS, and my very first exposure to the legendary Game Boy Advance. Before this point in my life, I'd only speculated on what that bottom port on the DS was for, as I had never seen any games go into it. Come 2013, I was so very shocked to see the words Game and Boy in that order on my DS screen. I didn't know they could do that. I also didn't know what on earth a Power Rangers Wild Force was. I'd only watched 3 Power Rangers series at this point. Those were Samurai, Mighty Morphin, and In Space. In that order. But it's okay, because you don't actually need to have watched the show to understand this game. There is more than enough fun to be had. My original copy of the game is currently stored safely in the Northern Territory. This copy is one that I bought later on, as a part of an initiative to buy and own every single game that I liked as a child. Anyway, let's get on to the game. The game's title music is actually among the most amazing things I have ever heard from any game, ever. Actually, all of this game's music is surprisingly good. Never before have I ever wanted to stay on the menu. The game allegedly features characters and locales from the TV series of the same name. I say allegedly because I still have not seen the source material, nor do I plan to. I have enough on my plate. The Orgs, which is an interesting name to say the least, are tormenting the city, and it's up to the Power Rangers to put a stop to it. After choosing which 4 Rangers you would like in your loadout, it's time to go. I'll be honest, it's a pretty run-of-the-mill beat-em-up. You got 3 attacks and a jump button. Your primary attack is going to be mashing that A button harder than a shiny hunter in a Pokemon game. But if you're feeling like spending your precious energy bar, you can press L or R to perform a special attack. And after you defeat the boss of each level, you... Wait a minute, there's a second phase! In true Power Rangers fashion, every boss turns into a giant version of themselves, which you must defeat using the legendary Megazord, of which you have multiple options depending on which of these orb thingies you have unlocked. The Megazord fights play out like a standard 2D fighting game, although a very notable difference from that genre is the random quick time events to both block and deal some major damage. You can block normally, as well as press R to use this sword attack that literally never hits for whatever reason. Every level in this game is centered around some sort of environmental conflict that's being caused by an org or whatever racial slur sounding name they gave these guys. If I had a nickel for every Game Boy Advance game I liked that had environmental themes, I'd have 4 nickels, because there are 3 Hoenn games. Thanks, Pokemon. You can't actually play every level in one sitting, nor can you unlock every Zord. That's because this random licensed video game from 2002 has multiple parts, putting it right up there with another 2002 video game with multiple parts, The Elder Scrolls Morrowind. Take that, Bethesda. Each playthrough is pretty short. You can get through the entire thing in like 40 minutes. However, since there are 2 separate paths you can take, that plus the multiple combinations of Ranger teams, the possibility for a plethora of different playthroughs is insane. If for some reason you actually suck at video games and cannot beat this in one sitting, a password system is offered to pick up your beating them up right where you left it. Given how short this game is, I would have preferred they combine all the levels into one long campaign. The art of this game isn't actually bad. A lot of the cutscenes are just static images that move around accompanied by sound effects. Not bad either, it's just. The music for this game, as I previously mentioned, is absolutely fire. Which is crazy for a licensed game. Everything from the levels to the menus is a total, undisputed banger. For a licensed game, this is absolutely amazing. For an adaptation of Power Rangers Wild Force, a very solid game. I would definitely bequeath it to a 7-year-old if given the chance.